Hello guys, how are you doing? The week is over. Almost the futures is closed in 8 minutes, but I'll say the weekly close is here. Let's see how things has done today. Also want to show you here just a quick brush up for the week. URNM 7%, URNJ almost 7%, SIL, that's the silver minus by the way, 13%, SILJ 12, GDX 8, GDXJ also 8, COPEX 5%, silver 10% for silver. What a week it has been for silver, and last week also tremendously awesome. Gold 4%, Bitcoin down 5.5, copper up almost 6% also. Copper looks stupidly strong, by the way. Oil 4%, platinum 2%, palladium minus 1.3%. Beautiful. With that said, let's just quickly dive into the Twitter stuff there. By the way, I'm uploading our uranium a video on our uranium stocks watch list that we have for members, paid subscribers on SOXX. So again, if you want to be a part of this and take advantage, we had one buy signal today on a very small uranium miner or stock, and we have I think 9 more that hasn't broken out yet. So if you want to be a part of this, check it out on SOXX. Good. Let's see here. Retweets for YouTube. There it is. Good stuff. Good stuff. I am excited here. Tavi Costa, NASDAQ 100 versus commodities. A historical perspective on how expensive the NASDAQ stocks are in relative to how cheap commodity prices remain. So basically, a potential massive double top here. I also want to show you the similarities of that move up here. We had that tiny wiggle there, could very well be this one. Then we had that bigger one here. Obviously we came further down, but again we are up there at roughly a double top here again. Commodities, in my view, is the place to be. Tech has done tremendously well for the past 15 years, but I think now the reins will be sent over to commodities. They are doing fantastic ever since 2020. TY Martin here, gold to SPX ratio, coiled tight down here. Oh yes, what a squeeze we are seeing there. Upside resolution in favor of gold will be very powerful. And oh boy, this chart is magnificent. I love it. Explaining here a bit, we have an overall parallel channel going on there, a large move below here, retesting back above, and now we're basically squeezing between these two blue lines here within yet another parallel uptrend here. So if we break here, guys, the implications for gold in relation to the SPX is just tremendously in favor of gold. I cannot describe how big that would be to get a blast off down here. Gold will simply outperform the SPX for a very long time. A very, very long time. Exciting times. That's a great chart by TY Martin, by the way. Bar chart here, Nvidia, post first weekly close below the 21 DMA since December 1. You can see there we're closing below, retesting from below as well. Also, as I've been saying, I'm not calling it top here, but usually at end of moves, you see a lot of volatility, and you can see the volatility up here is a lot higher compared to this very steady. Yes, we had that blip there and then earnings, and then we grinded higher again. So we're definitely not in a stage 2 uptrend anymore. We are going sideways. That could later on resolve to more upside, obviously. But again, we are not in an uptrend anymore on the daily here, that is. TrendSpider, the question on everyone's mind, was yesterday a fluke, or is this the start of a larger correction? You can see we had that huge sell-off yesterday. It was very weird, 2 hours before the close yesterday. Everything just went south. Whoop. Very weird. But we have broken this rising wedge here. Also, you can connect that low there. It will basically give you the more or less same picture. But again, a bit dangerous here for the SPY. The Happy Hawaiian, highest weekly close since June 2021. Also, as you know, the breakout that we have done this week in silver is one for the books. You don't get this very often. You really, really don't. Speaking of, we have Grady here with silver. That's a huge bullish chart, historical moment in time. Same breakout right there. In my view, this kind of breakout, as we are seeing right here on silver, is an opportunity. I may sound a bit hyped here, but it is an opportunity that you only get a few times in life. From a very long-term perspective, this is a 45 to 50 year long cup and handle pattern pointing to a lot higher prices on silver. And again, that breakout this week is potentially the biggest breakout you will ever get on a very long-term chart. And in this case, it is silver, but this is fantastic. It's really good. Bar chart here, Oxy jumping to highest price since December 2022, and a golden cross formation is imminent. Again, we are way far away from that golden cross. Again, one thing here about the golden cross, when it happens this far below, the price, that's not a buy signal, by the way. It has come a long way. So anyway, that's a different topic. But again, yes, Oxy looks fantastic. That's oil and gas. Also, this one we have been following on the Substack, and we have basically entered, I think roughly around down here, I can't remember exactly, this is on a nominal scale, but we have bought, and we are way in the money already on one of these oil stocks. There are more, by the way. Beautiful. Gold ventures, silver stocks are getting set up to outperform gold stocks in the coming years as the bull market comes into full gear. I think we looked at this chart yesterday. Yeah, we did. But I just want to point out again here that textbook inverted head and shoulders. No confirmation yet, but the more textbook it is, we have the periods between each head and shoulder and all that good stuff, and the lows are almost aligned perfectly. This is good. This is really good. GRSL is my largest silver position. Also a stock where we have been issuing a buy signal, I think 2 weeks ago, and is also very well into the money on that one here on the Substack. So again, if you want to be a part of it, you can definitely check it out. Good. Let's see here with the daily scoreboard. Where are we in time? Where are we? Again here, silver. I want to show the weekly because yes, we are on the weekly time frame. So that's where we're going to be. Look at silver right there. This is go away. This is absolutely amazing. What a breakout that is. The inverted head and shoulders, is verified. Could we have a pullback? Sure. But again, we have a weekly that basically is green from top to bottom. Fantastic. And I'm happy. It looks really, really good here. Gold also doing very, very well. There's a lot of crap going on here, by the way. Again, massive green week, up 1.7%. The gold to silver ratio, guys, is looking way better. A massive red week here. Still somewhat, I think it's breaking down, but we still have some sort of bullish channel here. But again, we don't need much more downside to really start the waterfall, and that's when everyone is happy. At least I am. Dixie here, basically flat for the day. This is the weekly chart, by the way. You can see that major wick there, and you have this lower trend line coming in here. So if we break here, that could potentially lead to more downside there for the Dixie. I'm just switching to a different template because that was the one that I used for just to play around with Bitcoin here. Sorry for this. Again, with a down 1% or so. Again, fighting that big all-time highs, and yeah, having a red week. I think it's down 5%. Oil is on the weekly peaking out above a massive trend line. Boom, 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 peaking here, and we're basically flat for the day. But that's a confirmed breakout on the weekly. Insane. What's also insane is actually GDX. Look at it, guys. The gold miners is ready to kill it. This is a huge squeeze. If we were to add on the Bollinger Bands, yeah, exactly. We're just expanding Bollinger Bands here, and we are going way higher. We are going way, way, way higher. This is an internal blue that is confirmed, and in my view, this is the start to tag again for the fourth time. The golden, a bit of a dribble, and we are going way higher on the gold miners. Way, way higher. Fantastic. SIL also here, look at that fantastic breakout. Again, up 3% for the day. Silver miners is also ready. And yeah, we had a lot of, I think this week we had, I think 10 buy signals on the Substack. Fantastic. URNM, oh, excuse me, the spot price, no biggie here. Nothing has changed. URNM with a great week, by the way. Again, there's a lot of drawings going on here, but basically, again, we are above the all-time, the 2021 all-time high. We're above here. Very bullish for the uranium miners also. Very, very bullish. The 10-year rates closing above the 4.33 level. So you can see if we remove this here, so we don't have that much clutter on the screen. 2% today, by the way. This looks very bullish for the 10-year rates, but also note that potentially we have a bear flag. So keep that one in mind. But still, for now, we're in a daily uptrend, not weekly, not just yet. Platinum down 2% here again, just trying to make that bottom, nothing major. And also platinum is flat for the day, but it is up for the week. 2%, beautiful. Copper flat for the day, but I want to show you some textbook. Can we see chart porn? I guess we can. You can see here we're breaking out above the $4 level right there. Retest, resumption. It doesn't get better. It doesn't get better than that. It's just fantastic for copper. Copper is on the move here, big time. Big time. It basically went sideways for roughly a year. That's a lot of energy going up there. TTF, this is the Dutch gas. Nothing major, 2%. We're basically holding the golden trend line and the upper that comes down there. We're just waiting to see which one breaks. This could look like a bear flag. I will give it that. So coal, again, nothing new, 1%. XLE, boop. That is also, again, a second week above that high there. It's not the all-time high. It's over here. But again, a 2-year, 3-year all-time high, all-time high, yeah. Oh, it's just called a high, excuse me. 2 to 3 year highs right now. This is a major breakout. Major breakout. Oil is looking fantastic. Uranium is looking fantastic. That's also energy. Hugely bullish there until proven otherwise. And when are we bearish? If we get down below again. False breakout. Not good. So that's it, guys. Again, check out the Substack if that is something for you. If anyhow, have a great weekend. We will see you next week. And stay safe, guys. Bye.